All right, guys, welcome back to your weekly shot with the Unholy Trinity. As
Yes.
usual, Jonas Gold hosting. On my left,
Yes.
Mr. Sunday. On my right,
Yes.
Mr. Zephyros.
Yes.
Gio, match that enthusiasm. That's how enthusiastic you need to be.
Come on, let's go.
No,
Let's
I'm
go.
not the
Let's fucking
Zephyros.
go.
Don't you dare call me the Zephyros.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
But you know what I'm not sorry
identify
about? This is going to be the quickest news segment ever because we're only talking gaming and I only have a couple of stories for you because this is a boring ass week. Let's just jump right into the gaming. All right.
gaming.
Up first, this is kind of related to film actually as well, but like loosely. Netflix is planning to add video games to their catalog.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Would it
this
be
thing.
like Stadia or like GeForce
That's what I'm thinking. It's like
streaming thing?
that is a
Telltale
good.
games?
That's actually an interesting thing because they do have Telltale games on Netflix.
Ah.
They have Minecraft Story Mode,
Actually,
and
yeah,
they kind of branched out with a bit of gaming when they did stuff like Black Mirror, Kimmy Schmidt one. They've done a few games on Netflix, but they're just like simple ones where you like click.
they'd be
It's
like
like Telltale style games.
what they call it, choose your own adventure games.
Yeah, choose your own adventure games, right?
They could do like visual novels, man. That's easy.
Yeah, visual novels would be fine.
Put the Caparo on Netflix.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
actually, yeah, I don't, I'd play that.
Yeah, but I think they got
Interesting
the
thing-
server power to host games like Stadia probably, but like so far, like streaming services hasn't been too successful because like
Yeah.
lag and latency because people don't have good internet here, so like yeah,
That's why, yeah, they don't.
especially on the southern side of the world.
But who knows? Netflix, they got the resources. Maybe they can do something cool somehow. Yeah. This is going to be apparently the vice president of
The United
vice
States
president
of
of game
America.
development. All right, the vice president of game development for this will be a ex senior vice president of mobile for EA.
Damn, that's
Wow,
shit.
would they bring mobile gaming to
Wow.
Netflix?
Can they put Fortnite on my Netflix?
Maybe.
That might be the only way you could ever play on your iOS devices, right? Considering that lawsuit's still going on.
Yeah. Maybe Epic Games. This is all an Epic Games plan, you know. We're gonna put Fortnite through Netflix so they can't ban it.
Netflix.
Then they have to ban
Right.
Netflix.
Yeah. Also, rumor has it that this is going to come at no extra cost. So, like, good but knowing them, they'll still do a price hike at some point anyway, because they keep doing fucking
Yeah.
price hikes for no reason.
You know, because once they got all their subscribers, they're like, all right, you guys are all subscribed now. We're just gonna put the price up, so you're stuck.
But bitch, you're not improving this fucking thing.
Well, shame. Well, bad. What's the thing? It's like, fuck you,
Yeah, yeah.
because you're not gonna unsubscribe. You still want to watch this shit show that I made. All these Netflix original shows. Because
Which half
you
of them
know
are shit
how
and half of them are okay.
exactly. You still want to watch these shit shows.
Hmm.
And we know what you like. You like these funny teenage dramas that don't make sense. You know.
Riverdale.
Yeah.
Which, guilty. I'm guilty of that. But we know what you audience really like. That's the Unholy Trinity.
Yeah, subscribe to us. It's free.
Yeah.
Unlike Netflix.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the next and final story of the night. We'll be talking about the Steam Deck, which I presume you guys know about by now. But if you don't, we recently covered this a little while back that Valve would be doing some sort of new console handheld thing, I think. And this is the official confirmation, reveal, everything, which is the Steam Deck. And it's basically a mini computer. It runs on the Steam OS, but like you can just install Windows on it if you wanted. And
Pretty cool.
it's much
Yeah,
cheaper than a computer, so
does it run Windows or Linux?
it can.
It runs Xbox OS.
You can run Windows on it. I know that because that's what they said in an interview.
Wait, what are we talking about? I wasn't paying attention.
Steam Deck.
Oh, Steam. Wouldn't it use
Steam
Steam
Deck.
OS?
Yeah,
But
you
it'll be
can
just a computer,
run it on
like a
Windows,
mini,
but it
mini
does
PC.
it does use the Linux-based Steam OS, but like you can use Windows.
Okay.
How good is it?
So it's literally just a fuck you. How much is it?
Oh yeah, and like, what's the specs?
The specs are they're like decent from what I've heard. It runs on an AMD APU. The chip's built around two key AMD architectures, Zen 2 and RDNA 2.
Kind of outdated.
The
But
capable of 8
great for the
threads.
generation.
Yeah, you're right. It is, but it's still pretty good for
It is still pretty up to
Isn't
date.
that like
to be fair.
Xbox specs?
It is.
Basically. Oh, I think Xbox might have used Zen. What? No, I think Xbox is using Zen 2 as well. So basically, Xbox, I think.
It's a little bit less powerful than current gen consoles, I think.
Well, I'm guessing they're not using proprietary like AMD stuff for like the consoles.
I don't. I'll talk to you about the price schemes.
I'm guessing they're using off-the-shelf components.
Yeah. It's $399 for the 64 gig version, $529 for the 256 gigabyte version, and the $649 for the 512 gigabyte version.
They are within the console retail price range, are they?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to buy the 64 gig, that's much less than current console prices anyway. But yeah.
Yeah. The retail price. That's the market they're trying to compete with, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got the actual specs now. The full specs, I mean. It's an AMD APU, Zen 2, 4-core, 8-thread, 2.4 to 3.5 gigahertz.
Yeah.
Which I actually, for gaming, is
not bad.
Kind of what you expect just from like a low power APU. Up to 448 gigaflops. GPU is 8 RDNA 2 CUs, 1 to 1.6 gigahertz, 1.6 teraflops.
Yeah.
And it draws 4 to 15 watts. I don't know.
Basically, like a mid-range laptop.
Yeah, minimum, I think. Yeah. For AAA games, as it says. I think it'd be able to run ultra high settings on any games.
You'll be able to play Minecraft.
Heck yeah.
Well, you're meant to be able to run it at like 720p. That's like the aim for it.
720p, but like who still uses 720p?
7-inch screen.
Yeah, you're not. You're running on your like Switch thing.
It's a Switch thing.
Yeah, it's a handheld.
Oh, it is a Switch. But don't you know they've been selling those like in a lot of Chinese companies been selling those handheld like gaming
PCs?
computers, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And then they've been making them with like kind of high end specs, with like laptop components.
Maybe we should buy this instead.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If they're cheaper. Yeah.
Also, it has 16 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM.
Yeah.
550. I forgot the units for RAM speed. MTs.
Yeah.
But yeah, dual channel. It's decent.
Yeah.
It's like alright.
It is alright.
Also, yeah, the resolution of the screen is 1280 by 800.
A bit larger.
Just a little more than 720p. Yeah. I expect they've got like
80 pixels.
80 pixels of something.
Yeah.
that's not going to be used for the 720 1280 by 780, but yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, if you're interested, they start shipping in December. So around holiday time.
Get one for
Feel
your
like
dog.
picking up one of these, get one for your dog. That's right.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, that kind of wraps things up. But we're thinking, because this is a short one, we might just like go on. We'll talk about a bit of like channel updates and how things are going with the Unholy Trinity, I guess. Does anyone want to like say anything?
Why did you stick with us for so long? Thank you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Just thank you.
Your support means a lot to us, and we will continue making content to please you guys, you know, and because we enjoy it.
Share
Stuff,
with your
yeah.
friends and family so we can make
Show your
more
dog.
better videos.
Yeah.
Show your dog. Make him subscribe.
Watch
her.
us on your Steam Deck.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We recently got up to 50 subs, which is good for us. Yeah.
A new milestone.
New milestone, and we should have something special for you guys at some point.
If our unpaid editor would do
Unpaid
the job.
intern. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually been a pretty good few months for the channel, recently.
We're getting a decent amount of views.
Getting a decent amount of views on Son of the Mask ones and
It's
the one we had with the skid in it.
Chinese one.
Yeah.
Pure Hearts.
Pure Hearts. Yeah. Actually, about that, we're trying to. It's not really working, but we're trying to do our best to have like a skit per week sort of thing with like the big movie releases.
Or so, yeah, every couple episodes.
We're in lockdown now, so it's been a bit of a hassle with the. We're trying to get one up for Boss Baby.
Shout out to our New
we
South
might
Wales
just have
viewers.
to.
Yeah.
It's on you guys, so fuck you. And shout out to
My-
the Indians
my
out there.
One friend.
No Indians, I presume, but like, fuck you too. Because I'm not in the same country, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We also, as you're watching, weekly shots, that was a new idea, and it got some views at the start, so that was a good sign.
Yes.
And we're doing quickies. That was kind of a new thing for us this year, I think. Or was it last year? I can't remember. It was this year, right? As well as our usual. We're gonna do more players' perspective stuff, but I really want to try the new Nekapara game. That's the one that I could be a good one to do from the next player's perspective. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we did still have ideas for like game show sort of things that Sunman was interested in.
Yes. Stay tuned for that. Yeah.
Yeah. That could be a good.
Got some ideas. Need to put them into fruition, but yeah.
Yeah.
Another try not to laugh challenge.
And as always, I think we're a little past halfway through the year, so maybe just a reminder. Half the year gone until the next Wu Dynasty.
Wu Awards?
No, Wu Awards. Wu Awards.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm tripping, man. Wu.
Also, we had our first year anniversary of the channel.
We forgot to do something about it.
We didn't do anything special for it, but
we're busy,
We're busy. Yeah, we've been a bit busy.
Let us know if you want to put later inspiration.
Yeah. Just shout out to the people who've been there from the start, and also the people who joined along the way. Your support means a lot, especially you, Grayson.
Yes, I was just gonna say, love you, Grayson.
Love you,
Mr. Grayson.
Great.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us being appreciative. All right. Before it gets cringy, does anyone want to add anything?
Nuts.
Nuts. Did you say
I'll
Yeah.
take that as a
nuts?
no.
All
Yeah, I
right
did say
then.
nuts.
uh, so once again, thank you guys so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode of whatever on Unholy Trinity.
Yeah.
Love you all. Aishiteru. Mata ne.
Do it.
Goodbye.
Saranghae.
Saranghae.
Saranghae.